Welcome to Whitehall Farm. Whitehall Farm is just a beautiful farm, 940 acres of the original farm, still intact and preserved with Tecumseh Land Trust help and the help of the Village of Yellow Springs and people far and wide. In 1999, the whole farm went to auction in 34 pieces, and people became very alarmed and wanted to make sure that the farm would be preserved. Very unusually, the Village of Yellow Springs had a green space fund, so they were prepared actually with some funds to work with a winning bidder who would be willing to preserve the farm. In addition to that, however, public people, groups gave $600,000 as well as a total of $600,000 from the village and other government units and Tecumseh Land Trust itself in order to go to auction in February of 1999, ready to work with a winning bidder who would reserve as much as possible of the farm. As it turned out, it was Dave and Sharon Newhart who did that, and the effort was successful. It was a very tense auction, which many people remember, and it really set the stage for everything that Tecumseh Land Trust has done ever since. We actually have our office here today, which is very nice. It's a very historic farm and beautiful. And we had an opportunity immediately after the auction with the passage of Clean Ohio in 2000 to begin to work with current farm owners who would be able to preserve the farm that they owned before they sold it or before it was passed on to heirs and their family. This is a much more calm and orderly way, perhaps not quite so exciting to preserve farms, but since the preservation of Whitehall, we will soon have preserved 30,000 additional acres of excellent farmland, much of it with rivers, creeks, and streamside forest within the farm. Some of them with beautiful historic farm buildings like this. This is a farm that made headlines with many people, even in other places, as we began to realize that our farmland is a precious resource and that there's a limited amount of it. The American Farmland Trust has done a lot of work with us. They're a great resource. We'll share a little bit of information about their work, and we hope that you will read their latest report that explains how the loss is continuing, especially the loss of the best farmland in the United States. Thanks.